All right. Well, do me a favor, KJ, and let me know whether you can hear me. And the music. It's a little bit loud. I think I'm going to turn it down. Okay, great. My apologies. So as per usual, Cage, we're gonna give people 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I did turn it down halfway. Felt like something a little more spicy to keep me awake. There, I turned it down a little bit lower still. So it looks like I have a few people that are popping in to take a look, or hopefully you guys are curious about this. Thank you. As always, we have a little Fisky Poo here to usher us into the stream. Thank you, everybody who happens to be here. We'll get started here in about 10 minutes. Work went ridiculously good today, actually. I think I've mentioned several times how physically demanding my job is. And when I go to work on a normal day, I'm in a very warm room in a plant, and I'm pretty much going hard from 7 o'clock in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon, and hence why I've lost 50 pounds, 45 to 50 pounds, somewhere around there. Anyways, so today I was in an air-conditioned room. And my job was considerably easier. So, and I was working with a group of people who were different than who I normally work from, and we all got along absolutely fantastic. And I didn't have to bust my ass. So yeah, it was really, really good. I heard from the senior cook, so the gentleman who does all the cooking of our cheese, the cheese meister, I guess you could say, that he had been in a recent conversation with the entire management group, and that they all had really amazing things to say about me, and that they were very, very happy with the way that things were going, and had plans for me. So, and then I got approached by the general manager today asking if how I might feel about moving to another position where I would actually be doing some cooking, learning how to do some cooking and stuff like that. And it would be, I'd be working by myself, so it'd be like my own little department and stuff like that. So I told him that I would be interested, but that it would be contingent upon pay if I'm going to take on more responsibility, and yeah, so we'll see how that goes. It's very, very nice to go into a place and work hard and actually get acknowledged for it. I've had several jobs in the past where you didn't get that. So it was a good day. It wasn't a hard day. It was a fun day. We had lots of laughs, and I really enjoyed it. So if anybody else is hanging out there, feel free to pop in and say hi, and don't be shy. Although, KJ, you are certainly more than enough company. Na, na, na. I'm kind of excited. It really makes a difference when you feel appreciated. Yeah, well, it really does. And especially at this, at this stage in my life, I've only got a certain amount of time left in my work life, and I need to make as much money as I possibly can. So having the potential to be able to do that is a big thing. So I seen that Madstone was streaming Grounded today. I seen that at work. So you must have been in there like nobody's business. I hope his setup is all cool. I still haven't replied to him. A little bit different. I right now, I mentioned I sling cheese. Like I lift, thousands of 20-pound boxes a day. Like it's, so I mean, it's demanding this. So this way I would actually be lifting 50-pound boxes. I would be lifting 50-pound boxes. It would be in a hotter area of the shop, and there would definitely be more responsibility because I would be doing some cooking there, and that would be so if you F something up, it could potentially cost the company thousands of dollars. Like it depends on how much of a run of cheese they put out with the recipe if you screwed it up. So well, I'll wait and see what they have to say to me and what their plans are, and then I'll make a decision based on that, and we'll go from there. What part of the country are you from, KJ? Are you over on the East Coast? Well, thank you, KJ. I don't know if this is going to be up your alley or not, to be 100% honest. It's definitely going to be a different speed than we're used to with Icarus and stuff like that. So, but the Icarus will always be there. Washington State. Oh, well, you're practically in the same neck of the woods I am then. I've only ever been down to Washington once, and it was very, very short, and it was an awful experience. I was about 16 years old, and I was with my girlfriend and her mother and her little brother, and we were heading to the beach in Washington, one of the beaches in Washington. I don't remember which or anything like that. And my girlfriend's mother was a God-fearing church woman, and we were driving. We drove up to the border, and I have absolutely zero idea what possessed her or where her head was, but for some reason she thought, hey, well, there's a big, huge lineup here, and I don't want to sit and wait in some lineup, so I think I'll go down this road. And there was a road to the left or something, and so she thought she was just gonna circumvent that. And sirens went off. People came running out of buildings. They pulled the guns, the whole 9 yards. So imagine this God-fearing church woman who accidentally went the wrong way at the border, and 3 teenage kids in the car. And we had like 3 border agents with guns pulled on us. And then because she was, they called her some not so pleasant names, and they turned us around and sent us right back to Canada. So that's my only experience going down into Washington. My brother, however, has Seahawks season tickets, so he goes down there quite a bit. Lost in Reality. Hello. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Oh, it was a long time. At the time it was pretty terrifying, but afterwards we certainly had a chuckle. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this music down. And I'm gonna shut it off. And we are going to load the game. One of the things that I am most impressed about with this game is the music. It is top notch. So let's go ahead. There we go. Hopefully you guys will see this pretty quickly. We're gonna go there. Currently right now is only 2. Well, to be honest, you probably looked pretty nefarious. Yes. If you'd have seen me when I was a teenager, I did definitely look nefarious. I'm gonna turn the music down actually a little bit. Music volume. My microphone is echoing. Give me 1 second to get into the game properly and we'll see what happens. Check the chat, River. Yeah, I heard you, KJ. Give me 1 second. Let's try and get into the game. So, is it intolerable right now at this point? I'm actually gonna turn the music right down. So is my voice intolerable? Can we get through the beginning part here? I just want to go ahead and describe some things to you guys. Okay, well, we'll see when we get into the game whether that changes, and then I will unplug it and plug it back in and see if that works. Who knew a microphone would be such a hard issue? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that anyways. Just 1 second, guys. Hopefully that fixes things. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. I really appreciate it. Once you guys actually get to the part where I've said I've unplugged it. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Well, really quickly, let's just talk a little bit about Monsters and Memories. So Monsters and Memory is what's referred to as an MMORPG. So that stands for Massive Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. Some of you may be familiar with the term. Some of you may not. The idea with it is that it's a game where hundreds and thousands of people can come into, depending on how popular and the size of it, and they have an entire world to explore. And essentially, you go in, you create different types of characters. And then you can either go out into the world and you can solo magical creatures and everything. MMORPGs can be all sorts of genres. So there can be science fiction ones. There can be, hunting. Like there's all sorts of this. My particular favorite is fantasy. I'm a huge fantasy buff. And this particular game is fantasy. So there are dragons and there's orcs and nymphs and dwarves and goblins and volume is still kind of quiet, eh? Well, I'll try moving this a little bit closer. I have the exact same volume settings that I had in the 2 videos I did. My microphone is giving me fits. Welcome, Gordon. Nice to have you here, buddy. So in particular with Monsters and Memories, this is a game that is completely self-funded. So the people responsible for this game are old EverQuest programmers. I believe that there's even some like World of Warcraft programmers who are working on this. They ask for no funds from anybody. They've put their own time and effort into it. They've put their own time and effort into it. I think that they've spent upwards of like $150,000 of their own money on this. It runs on the Unity engine, so it's one of the 2 big engines that are kind of out there. Because of this and because of a conscious decision, they very much want to keep it as simple as possible. So it's not necessarily about the fanciest, most amazing graphics or anything else like that. It's about the ambiance, it's about the mood, and it's about the character interaction. And I suspect that maybe if the game actually catches on and gets bigger, that, they might make different types of improvements, but I kind of hope not. So I'm going to just give you a quick read on the overview from their website. And it says, Monsters and Memories is a subscription-based, massively multiplayer online role-playing game that is currently in development. It is based on the gameplay, social interactions, and sense of being in a virtual world that we love in the classic era of the early 2000s. It's heavily rooted in traditional Western fantasy, but set in an entirely new universe. So that's literally what it says. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. So if we take a look at the character models here, you're going to see that they're very, very simple. And because the game is in closed beta right now, they have some limited character models and different things. One of the other things is that they're not... sometimes when you're in an MMORPG, if you get together to go slay a dragon or, go delve into the depths of a dungeon, you can have hundreds of people there sometimes. I've seen it happen in other games. And if your character models are really intricate, having that many people together, that many resources together in an area can really run havoc with most computers and stuff like that. And so they very purposefully have gone with a very basic character creation. And I kind of like the style. I think it's amazing. The environment is what really kind of gets you. Nighttime, the night sky, the thunder and the thunder and lightning storms are phenomenal. The sandstorms are terrifying. And I think I mentioned this in one of my videos earlier. There was a desert that I went into, and it was just after a rainstorm was ending and the sun was coming up, and it literally made me catch my breath. So I so far am hooked. Although I think I have less than 10 hours into this right now. No, not exactly alike. No. There's definitely some diversity. And so what I wanted to do here actually, KJ, is I want to take a moment, and I thought I would go through the character creation process with you guys, just so you would see what we're looking at. So we have, in regards to races right now, there is going to be more races in the game. So you'll see that they have a whole bunch of that are grayed out right now because they're not currently in the game. So we have dwarves. We have gnomes. We have goblins. We have halflings. I love their hair. We have humans. I vote that one, the first one. No, KJ. No. We have ogres. And then we have wood elves. So in this particular case, we are going to create a wood elf. Interesting style. I love the leaf on the groinal area there. That's kind of funny. But traditionally, in a lot of the books, elves don't have facial hair. Half elves do. Elves don't. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a wood elf. And then wood elves can be archers. They can be bards. They can be beast masters. Don't be a human. Humans are boring. I'm not going to be a human. Beastmasters. So Beastmasters are fierce, two-fisted melee combatants who draw upon the powers of animistic spirits to enhance themselves and gain influence over wildlife. Beastmasters also have access to shamanistic magics through the communion with the wild spirits. The most unique and outstanding use of this magic is their ability to take on the form of an animal. They are also able to tame wild animals and strengthen themselves and allies through various spells. While the stereotypical Beastmaster is depicted adventuring alone with their animal companions, they are very capable damage dealers whose magics are welcome to addition to any adventuring party. Beastmasters wear leather armor and wield most melee weapons. We're not going to create a Beastmaster, but it's a very uncommon kind of character trope, so I just wanted to let you guys know a bit about it. We also have a druid, we have a fighter, and we have rangers, rogues, shaman, and then you'll see that there are some other character classes here that other races can be. So for instance, if we were to pick a human, humans can be spellblades. So all sorts of different character types and class types and everything else like that. For this stream, I want to play, I already have a ranger created, but I want to play a ranger with you guys. Mostly because I'm a little bit familiar with it, so I don't want to go into my first stream of Monsters and Memories with you guys and then have the entire stream spending me trying to figure out absolutely every aspect of it. When you think about a ranger, you could think about like Aragorn from The Lord of the Rings. He was known as a ranger. For the purposes of this game, there are a few who are capable of traversing the wilds of Aetheral as rangers. They are wandering survivalists who combine nature-based magics with blade and bow. Rangers are known as skilled explorers and guides, as they spend most of their time traversing the most difficult climbs. While rangers are able to cast natural and astral spells, it is not the same effect as druids. It is not to the same effect as druids. So they make up for this through skillful use of melee and range weaponry. Still, a ranger's magic is quite capable of causing harm, debilitating their foes or rooting them in place. With an adventuring party, a ranger most commonly takes a role of melee combatant, seeking to bring down their foes as quickly as possible. However, they are also quite capable of supporting their party at range or with magic. Resourceful and skilled rangers can make their way alone as long as they utilize all of the skills available to them. Rangers wear chain armor and have access to a wide array of weaponry. So today we're going to be a Wood Elf Ranger. The next thing that you'll notice is that for Wood Elves, they're smaller, they're slighter, so you have your stats over here, and then depending on what race you are, it'll either give you pluses or minus. So you'll see that Wood Elves, because they're small and tiny, they get minuses to strength and stamina. They get a minus to intellect, but they have a very, very large agility bonus, dex, and wisdom. And then as a ranger, you get... So there's all sorts of different things to really take into play here. So we're going to go ahead and spend our 10 points here. And I think that I'm going to go 3 points here. There we go. And then I think I'm going to go 1 point there. I think I'm going to go 1 point there. And then each one of these, of course, obviously strength, dexterity, increase your hit and ability activation. When you go into strength, it tells you all about the different options that you have like that. You have 2 major traits that you can pick. So we're going to go in here, and for these purposes, you can go and read through all the different types of things here. I know for a fact that I want charismatic. So basically what it means is when I activate this ability, I'm going to become more charismatic. It's going to take my charisma. It's going to give me a 50% bonus for 15 seconds. So if I'm selling something and I want as big a price I can get, or if I'm buying a big money item, I can use that skill. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one. Add trait. I want to choose Master Artisan, so there's a lot of crafting in this game. So you craft your weaponry, you can craft armors, you can craft bags, you can make torches, you can make... So there's lots. It's just not very... it's not very fleshed out yet. But I really, really like the idea of getting a bonus in everything that I do with it. We're going to come over to Minor Combat. And so I'm actually going to choose Bowman here, so it gives me, makes my skill increase by 25% faster, and I get a few bonus items. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then I'm going to come into here, and I think that I am going to be a Fletcher. So this means that I'm really, really good at making bows and arrows and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and select that. Let's go ahead into appearance. I think I would like my hair to be fair. And I want to be a little bit darker. And I want to change my face. I think there's only like 3 options for each, so we'll pick that face. Hair. All my life growing up, I wanted to have a ponytail when I was really young, so we're going to go ahead with that. And then a mustachio. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a mustache. Extra features. Let's see that. Oh, eye color. Very, very basic, like I was saying. All right. So, I think we've got... oh, no, we have one more point to spend. What does wisdom do again for us? Increases your maximum mana regen while sitting and healing done with restorative magic. All right, let's go ahead and put that 1 point there. And then we're going to pick a name, and I was thinking about a Sharon. I did a little bit of homework first on names that I wanted to pick, so I think that's kind of a cool name. So, oh yes, I forgot about everything. Now we're going to have to go through this all over again. This sucks. Okay, we're going to be a male, and we're going to choose a deity. I forgot all about this. So, of course, traditionally in fantasy games, if you're a cleric or you're a spellcaster of some sort, then you generally get your powers from a deity. So we're going to pick Krivia here. Krivia is a deity of harvest, bounty, and mercy. She bestowed the first knowledge of agriculture upon the intelligent races of Ethur, so that they may thrive through nature's blessing and enjoy bountiful harvests. Followers of Krivia often include farmers, gardeners, naturalists, and those with altruistic spirits. You know what, actually? No. Yeah, no, we're picking Krivia. Okay. We're good there. Now we don't have to respend our points, but we do have to redo our character. Yeah, let's do that. And then hair. Yeah, let's do that. And then skin tone. Make you a little darker. Blue eyes. Sure. All right. And we have 2 different starting locations. Like I said, the game's in closed beta right now, so it's still growing and they're fleshing stuff out right now. So we can start in the Wood Elf location if we want to, which is called Felindral, Tree City of the Felwyn. I can start here. However, I had a family member kidnapped and they were taken to the city of the humans. So part of the reason I'm going there, not only to seek adventure as a ranger, is to find out what happened to them. So we're going to go to Night Harbor. Let's go ahead and confirm. And now we are going to create. There is a Sharon. Oh. Hold everything. I just remembered something. We have to delete a Sharon. Well, at least you get to see this. I remembered there is a skill that elves get that I very much want to have. So let's go back into character generation. Let's go back into wood elf. Let's go down to look at this dude. He looks high. Let's pick ranger again. Let's pick male. Let's pick Krivia again. Let's pick the name again. Sharon. Let's spend our points. Yes, they get some clothes. Stamina, dexterity, increase your hit and ability to act. Yeah, okay. Agility, 1 point. What is increase your maximum mana? Regeneration while sitting and damage is done. What does wisdom do? Yeah, no. 1 point there. 20. I want 18 stamina. All right, there we go. Add trait. I know that I want charisma there. Add trait. Infravision. Whew, thank gosh I remembered that. So elves, of course, they can see at night better than most. And so it gets very, very dark in this world, and that will come in much handiness. Minor trait, we are going to be a bowman, and we are going to be a Fletcher. Select. Let's go with the light hair again. Hair, oh, there it is. Face, yes, we want that face. Skin, let's make ourselves a little darker. Beauty, okay. Next, let's come back down to here and confirm. Create. Now we're going to come and we're going to turn the music up again because the music is a huge point of this game. I'm a big fan. Okay, we're done there. And let's go ahead and enter. All right, here we are. Yay.
So this is the city of Night Harbor. I was talking about the graphics earlier. And even though some of it is so basic and so generic, like the knights here are absolutely freaking amazing. The lighting is fantastic. Everything has kind of a red hue in it, but that's because I can actually see with my infravision. Okay. We are going to, right now, here's our character. River Chipmunk gets back. So my voice is high-pitched again.
All right, well, I re-plugged in my microphone. Do me a favor, KJ. That echo might be gone now. Ah, crap. Okay. So, let's go into our inventory here. We're just going to move some stuff around our screen because we'll be going. Thank you very much, KJ. So here we have our character, all sorts of different areas, and you know, about your faith and everything else like that. If you want to be in a guild, you can. We have some spells and stuff like that in here, so we're going to go, we start off with these. So we're going to go ahead and scribe them to our spell book. Some of them are innate abilities, some of them are spells. So the spells will, of course, require mana. So yeah, up in the top left corner, you have the red bar is your hit points. The blue bar is your mana or your magical power. And then the yellow bar is your stamina. So we're going to go ahead and drag these. These are abilities, or are they spells? Oh, they're spells, so we have to put them up there. Yeah, no, I made them sit down. When you go into your spell book, if you actually want to read a book, it's hard to read them when you're standing up. So the minute I go into my spell book, he automatically sits down so he can pull the spell book out and lay it in his lap to read and put new spells into. Whoa. We're going to take and put taunt in here. I don't think hide is... I don't think hide is a spell. Okay, so I don't have to memorize it. Oh, it's already on my thing. Okay. Now, let's go into skills. We have a couple of different places for us to put, so hotbars. I'm actually going to bring some of these out here. We're going to put the fire right here. We're going to place a torch with that one. We're going to go into forage. Sense headings, pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to put that right down there. Charismatic. I have to remember to use that. I think that I'm going to put it right there. Actually, let's take that off of there. And then I'm going to put it right here on the main one. Just takes me a couple of minutes here to get set up. Survival, there's my crafting. Okay. So one thing about this game is that when you get skills, in order to actually be decent at them, you need to actually use them. So a lot of times you'll see me use, so I just use sense heading and it says you have no idea which direction you're heading. So as I get better at them, as that goes up, it'll start giving me more and more and more information. Currently, we have a tiny, pitiful little training sword. We have a trainee candle to light our way in the darkness. So the way that infravision works is it takes any available light and it gives us better light. So these humans that are running around out here cannot see as good as we can. Let's go ahead and bring strike down here. And then let's bring taunt down here. So strike, if we read it, violently strike your target, dealing 110% weapon ratio damage plus 1 per level up to level 25. This ability has a chance to strike your target a second time at level 50. This ability shares a cooldown, blah, blah, blah. Let's not get too crazy. We have something else in our spell book. We have an arrow in our character screen. We have a bow. We have 1,500 arrows, which are poopy arrows. We have some basic food and water, and we have a note. Let us read it, shall we? You are to deliver this note to Fatimus Steel III in the Steel Talon garrison to begin your training. He can be found observing the courtyard from his post on the wall above. If you get lost, gas a guard. Any guard worth their salt will know his name, and be quick about it. Steel Talon's recruitment. I just happen to know where he is. So we're going to go ahead and actually, in this for you guys, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you light your little candle. So if you think Icarus is hard, these games, it takes a long time to get even the basics. And so they give you some basics here, but like if you actually want a torch, you don't just, you know, go along and pick sticks and stuff like that free off of the ground. You know, you have to buy an axe to go and find the wood to, you know, there's lots of different things. I believe... Oh, wrong. He's over this way. If I turn this off, I'm actually going to turn this off. I just love the lighting in here, how dark it is, and how the, you know, the torch lets off light and stuff. Gord, I don't know what's going on with your thing, but I literally have my microphone 2 inches away from my mouth. I have the exact same audio setup as I have on all of my other videos, and when I'm looking into OBS, my voice is actually going into. My voice is that quiet, guys? Very strange, because my voice is going into the red. All right. Point taken. I'm going to put it right in front of my mouth. Hopefully that isn't too loud for you guys. Oh, who's this dude? I've never seen him before. It's like I'm muttering. Even now, KJ? Okay, well, I'll try and keep that in mind, guys. I'm actually afraid of overpowering you, really, is what it is. Because, I mean, my microphone is not even 2 finger widths away. So, okay, good. All right, well, let's talk to let's go ahead and give him this letter, like we were instructed to. Fidemius Steele says, "What's this?" Fidemius Steele III stares at you for a moment before reading the note. He chuckles. Well, well. Foss has another aspiring ranger on his hands. I wonder how long it'll be before he'll be pulling you out of the sand. The rangers trained by Steel Talons are the finest in the land, so you'll either become one of them or the next of your lot will use your corpse as a tracking exercise. That's not very pleasant. Now take your note to Mr. Doomstrider. A skilled ranger needs no directions, so you'll find him in one of the towers along the wall. Of course. He's not a very pleasant dude. All right, well, I just happen to know where this guy is, too. So this game is going to be really repetitive. It's just going to be slow and chill. We're going to have to kill 1,000 million things. We're going to have to run from fights. And we're going to be collecting a lot of stuff for quests. A lot. Bag space is a big challenge when you first start off in these games, for sure. One of the reasons I decided that I wanted to try and stream this is because, first of all, oh, cramp. Youch. First of all, because I love the game. Ouch, 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 ouch. Sorry, give me a second. Oh. First of all, because I love the game. And second, because I took a look at people who are streaming this on YouTube, and I think there's only like one other person. An elven loot monkey. If that's how you choose to look at it, sure. It's not for everybody, 100% KJ. If you have no experience with MMORPGs, you might find it interesting, you might find it fun. Once you get built up to a certain... Oh, loot monkey. Yes. If I can... I am definitely a loot monkey. I mean, in this game, when you first start off, you're scrounging for copper pieces. So, what am I doing here? There was a reason I came here. No, there wasn't. I ran right past where he was because I was talking, and I got a cramp and got distracted. All right. Let's go see this dude. Let's check our journal. And it says here... Dune Strider. Okay. That's who I thought it was. They have animals and mounts in the game so far. You can actually buy your own apartment here. You won't have to use the eat and the drink or repair buttons. There's not any of that in the game. So when I put this food into my bags, I automatically eat and drink if I'm thirsty or hungry. Some foods have give you better abilities and different things like that. You'll notice that we have next to no bags. We got a little tiny training Fletcher's kit and a quiver. That's it right now. Sometimes the bags will hold other stuff. Hello, Mr. Dune Strider. And we're going to give the note to him. Foss Dune Strider takes a note without breaking his gaze on a figure in the distance. A new recruit, how splendid. I know you're new to the Night Harbor, but I'm sure you'll come to love the city as I do. I've got some time, and I know you have at least a little experience outside these walls. So let's see you in action. Take this tunic and head back down. As a test of your fieldcraft, I want you to collect the following. A natural light source butchered from a proximal creature. A regent harvest from a bat that might help you avoid a fall. A venom gland carefully removed from one of the young snakes below. And a molethil root. You'll find all of these just outside our gates, with the exception of the root. All right. Actually, I just want to check something. And I want to see if I have... Oh, yeah, let's put the heal in our spellbook. That might be important. I'm going to get comfortable here and straighten my leg. My cramp is still there. It's partially because of how much I sweat at work. I need electrolytes, and I thought I had drank enough of them today, but apparently not. All right, so let's go ahead and put that down here. I thought that I got something to maybe find some food in that, but I guess that's not till later on. Okay, let's go kill some shit. Actually, I think we're going to head to the bank and we're going to beg buffs. there are a lot of people who hang out in front of the bank and they have magical spells that they can cast on you that make you faster, stronger, better than you were before. Because right now we're just kind of... Oh, here's the vest that the guy gave me. Steel Talon's Trainee's Tunic. So it literally gives you an armor class of 3. A dusty white tunic with a small steel talon emblem. The material feels odd. Effect, an odd glow. Passive. Do. So all of these people are other players sitting at their computer, either just hanging out and bullshitting, or they're getting ready to go on adventures with their friends. Oh, look at that. Boss, we're going to actually bring it over here, and then we're going to bring this. Give me 1 second here. Edit UI. Buffs. I think I'm going to go like this. Put the target in the middle. This is me. This is my party. How you lay out your desktop is super important in this game, so it's kind of cool. Let's go and save that. Oh. Let's put that up here. And then save. All right. Thank you for the So stands for Speed of the Wild. Oh. And now you can see we can run significantly faster, and we might need to run away. All right, so we need something from a bat. The combat system is riveting. Oops. Get him. So this is just a tab attack. As you get higher level, you get different spells and stuff like that that you can use. Oh. Dude. You'll see over here on the right, I tried to cast a spell, but I suck so badly at it that it fizzled. What have we got going on here? We got a bat tooth. Oh, you know what? Actually, just give me 1 second here. Edit UI. Let's actually load one. And exported. Beta 1. Oh, yeah. Let's try Cadence. Load. Aha, there we go. So it actually lets you, when you lay your layout out, it lets you save it so that you don't have to go through all the BS every time you go to a different character. Oh no, he's yellow shit. Oops. So we may have to run. One of the things that's really important in these games is that when you go to fight something, you can consider it, and it basically tells you what that character's outlook is to you. I'm going to try and heal. So when you first start this game and you're just a wee little baby like I am, you generally try not to fight stuff that is yellow to you. And you'll see as I'm using my different skills in that the points are going up, the skill level in them is going up. So we got Gordon here, we got KJ here. Who else is here? There's a third person. You can go ahead and say hi. To be honest, I didn't know what to expect for tonight. Even if I was all alone, I was still gonna stream. Somebody's gonna love this game as much as I do. Come on. If he were lower level, he wouldn't take so long to kill. Thank you. All right. Ooh. He is white to me, and it says... a rotting skeleton views you as a threat. Battle would be quite risky. Pardon me. Looks like he's got a rusty weapon in his hands, which means that we can sell that. I don't know what's more important, I think. Okay, a rusty dagger. Is it better than what I have? It does 4 damage and it has 24 attack delay. And this has 4 damage and a 28 attack delay. So it actually is better than what I have. One of the other things that you try to do in the game actually is, if you go in and take a look, you'll see that this is, it uses a skill slashing. And that this uses a skill... Oh, it uses slashing too. Well, there's no sense in using the... that trainee sword. Since this does the same amount of damage and it's just as... and it's faster. All right. So if we go back into our journal, and we go to Foss Doomstrider, you'll see that he says, a venom gland carefully removed from a snake, a region harvested from a bat that might help you avoid a fall. So if you had wings, then you know that you would be able to avoid a fall. So we got one of those. Now we need to go and find a snake. Sometimes people drop good stuff. What is this? Low quality jacket coat. We're going to keep it. Oh, snake. You're not going to believe how much of a difference it is between level 1 and level 5. And it takes a long time to level in this game too. It's amazing. Looking for a belt for a necro pet. Or for necro, please stand by. We're gonna have to sell. So, for instance, this jackal pup over here, if I consider it, you'll see it's white. It says the jackal pup reacts amicably towards you. So I'm a ranger. I generally grew up in the woods, and animals have a kinship with me. Oh. Yes. I need that, but I do need those. Here's the wood that we need to collect, but we don't have an axe yet, and we don't have bags to put the wood into. Here's a snake. Dooby 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 boo. Oh, my skill at piercing increased to 4. But it says it's slashing. Oh no, stabbing. Got it, the sword says. Oh! I am level 2. We need to find some skeletons. Because right now, they're the only thing that drop money. Oh, there's a snake. Oh, shoot. I didn't know I was half dead. Better heal myself. I kind of hope a sandstorm pops up, so you guys can see what I'm talking about with those. Now, there's 2 servers that they currently have. They have this server, but the other server actually is for PvP, so it's player versus player. I can't even imagine what that's like. Oh, there's my venom sack. Okay, let's go sell this stuff and get our level 1s or level 2 spells. Oh. Oh. Get out of here, buddy. You got a shield and everything. I need it. They're hilarious. Oh. Yes. That thing will sell for a lot. Ouch. Be gone, foul undead. Hello, Sylvan. Thank you for coming and checking this out with us. I have no bag space. What am I going to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of that. All right, let's go and sell. So, Sylvan, so far, we went through and created this wonderful wood elf ranger named Asheron.
Huh?
We've come into the city of Night Harbor and gone and talked to our guild masters who have given us a task to complete for them. And we have attained the level of level 2. So we're going to sell whatever we have because we are poor as F. We can't even afford bags. And we're walking around basically in our undies. And I wouldn't have it any other way. All right. Here's a used weapon dealer. We're going to go ahead and... 22 copper. Oh my God, that's a fortune. Okay, yes. So the very first thing that I actually think that we need to get in order to get bags is I think we need to try and earn enough money to get a tailoring kit and a tailoring knife. What am I doing here? Oh, we're going into... There's a lot of shit that drops in this game, and for some reason the cooks will buy almost everything. So we're going to go ahead and sell them these 2 snake eggs. We're going to sell them these snake fangs. We have a whopping 36 copper, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what is that a... So this is a Beastmaster, and that must be her pet. Wow. Can I pat him? Wow. That's a cool looking wolf. So what are the things about Sylvan when you look at this game? The graphics are in some way like very, very, very basic, but there are certain things in the game. The night sky is absolutely beautiful. The thunder and lightning storms are fierce. When you look off into the distance and you see, you know, if you're in the city, you probably are wondering, geez, what's in there? We can actually go and take a look. Are these actual... Oh, no, that's his pet. So he must be an enchanter, and then this is his summoned pet. All right, we are going to go and see our trainer, and we're going to buy some spells. 1 or 2, maybe. Silva, do you have any experience with MMORPGs at all? Do you know, like, World of Warcraft or anything else like that? Lord of the Rings, the MMORPG Lord of the Rings was amazing when it first came out. And then they just monetized the shit out of it. It was very sad. Okay, corruption spell or protection, yes, we'll buy that. Invisibility versus beast, we'll buy that. Yeah, I loved Lord of the Rings when it first came out. It was amazing. I loved the graphics in it. So you're very familiar with an MMORPG. So essentially what's going on with these guys, there's an old game called EverQuest that had... It was before World of Warcraft, and it was very, very, very popular. And so the people who actually are developing this were developers for that game, and they're using their own time, their own passion, their own money. So they're not beholden to anybody, and they're creating a game that in some ways is very, very, very basic, and in some ways is absolutely amazing. I'm so stoked to be playing it and being accepted into the closed beta. What did we get here? We got corruption protection, and we got invisibility versus beasts, and then polar alignment north, taunt, and I don't want throw. I already have weak heal. Oh, yes, here we go. True shot aura. And this one. Oh, not enough money. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, clearly we need to go kill some more stuff. Let's learn that. Let's learn that. Pardon me. What else did I get? I got, oh yes, corruption protection. Oh, just wait. Book. So we need to make sure that we're using these spells in order for us to be able to get better at them. I'm going to bring that down here. Cast this. All right. So you'll see here our divination went up 1. So we need to make sure that we're casting this so that our skills go up. And apparently that is north. So sometimes when you get turned around in the bush or you get turned around in a sandstorm or something, you're going to want to know where the heck north is. All right. And divination went up to 2. Now we can actually, even though we haven't collected everything that we need yet, we are going to run back and we're going to talk to old Doomstrider here, and I think he might have some stuff he can teach us. Look at this disgusting, grotesque little goblin. They sicken me. All right. The nice thing is, I think his stuff is relatively cheap. Abjuration, 5 copper channeling, no divination, dodge, double attack, dual wield. I have to be level 10. Evocation, meditation, tracking, or no. Nope, he doesn't have anything for me. All right. Oh, that doesn't sound cool. Oh, it's okay. All right, good. We're back at it. Okay, we got the venom gland. We have the wing. I know where to find that. A natural light source. Oh, okay. Son of a gun. All right, we need to find a fire beetle. Just a moment while I have a drink of water, please. Refreshing. If only it were mead. Oh, maybe somebody left one on this body. We're going to take that. Somebody's mining over there. I wish I had a pick so I could be mining. Oh, there's one right up there. That one's alive.
Huh?
I'm going to turn the music up just a smidge more. Okay, he's white to me. That means he's the same level. So if something is blue or green, it means that it's lower level than I am. If it's white, it's the same level. If it's yellow or red. Actually, Sylvan, the same people who did Star Wars were the same ones who did EverQuest. So it wouldn't surprise me if it reminds you. Like I said, it's simple in a lot of ways, but then you look off into the sun, that building off in the distance, and the haziness of the heat of the desert, and like back at the city over there, like it has so much going for it that way. Look at that dude. He's super high level. Oh, yes. He has a weapon on him, I think. I think my shot stuns them when I hit it. Cloth is super important in this game because I need to make myself some bags. Oh, I know where we can get a temporary bag. It means I gotta talk to a goblin, though. Ugh. Let's go take a look. If I'm not mistaken, when can I loot this? Oops. Not for 4 more minutes. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, it's a gnome. Okay, I don't mind talking to gnomes. Hail, gnome. A shifty gnome glances around quickly, then looks at you with a half grin. What can we do for each other, friend? I might have some work for you. What work? So you're willing to help me with something? A shifty gnome grabs a dusty cloth bag. How about this? I give you this pack and you fill it with cloth scraps. You interested? I'm interested. Unfortunately, you were correct in your statement that this might not be my liking. I'm going to have to bow out of the live stream chat. I will definitely be in tomorrow live stream. All right, KJ, thanks for popping in. I really appreciate you giving it an honest chance, okay? And we'll see you in Icarus tomorrow. Have a great night. All right. So it looks like we got a shifty scrap pack. He wants me to collect cloth for him, but the cloth is too valuable. But it will act as a bag for us. So we can sell that for sure. Do you have some cloth? Yeah, like I was saying, I definitely know this is not going to be for everybody. But one of the reasons why I streamed it, Sylvan, is because I need to sit up. Just give me a sec here while I adjust. A, because I'm being greedy and I'm playing something I love. And B, because I think there's only one other person on YouTube that I've seen streaming this. So I feel pretty confident in the fact that the game has the potential to go somewhere. I mean, it's definitely not going to be as big as Lord of the Rings that you played or World of Warcraft or anything else like that, but I think it has the potential to be pretty big enough. if I can play something that I love and have some viewership, that'd be amazing. For those of you who have played games of this, you will understand what grinding is. These are very, very grindy games. I need a fire beetle. Doodly doo. Oh, Skelly. No, he's a pet. There's a dirty dwarf. Where are all the fire beetles? Or because it's Saturday night, everybody and their dog is here killing them. Inventory. The sun is going down. It's going to get dark. What do you call Dune Scarab? There is somebody in town who likes to collect the shells of Dune Scarabs. So if I can rustle some up somehow, it will be advantageous for us. We're still too small a level to actually group with anybody. I think once we get to about level 5. Oh, I wonder if his sword is still on him. That's like 25 copper right there. We gotta remember to come and check them out later. See if that body is still there. All right. Well, whoever the other 2 viewers who are hanging out with us, thank you very much for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Feel free to comment or ask questions or anything. Oh, that sunset is just... The moons are coming up. I think they're all moons. This game, there are certain areas of it which are just pardon me. What'd you give me? Ooh, a fire shield. Okay, I'll fight you with a fire shield. No, I don't have. Alright. Come on. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to hit me and should be taking fire damage. How's my voice sound, Silva? No space for that stuff, but they had coin. Apparently, my microphone is still going squeaky. So if you hear that, please, please, please let me know. I'm going to have to look into what the hell is going on. I thought it was just the new microphones that I had bought that was doing it, but apparently it's this one too. Yes, I'll just collect those. How are we doing for... Good, but lower than game sounds. Give me a second here. Properties. Son of a... audio mixer. Filters. Just give me a second. Suppression. Okay, I'm going to try something, and I want you to tell me if my voice gets louder or quieter. Okay, can you tell me what my voice, if my voice is louder or quieter right now, Sylvan? It is louder now? Is it too loud? Gordon, you're still here. Thanks, buddy. A bit louder. How about that? Test 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Riverlore. No way. Just a bit louder. And that could just be me raising my damn voice. Well. Crap. Oh, it sounds good? Okay, great. Excellent. You'll see that everything has a little bit of a red hue on it, Sylvan. It's because I am an elf and I have infravision. I just love that detail. Like I've played humans here as well. And man, it is dark out there. Thanks, Gordon. It's such a frustrating thing. Every time I think I have it licked. Aha. All right. We have enough. Now we need to go to the docks. And there's a herb there we need to collect. But first of all, let's go over here where that skeleton was with the sword. Same here. I'm a big fan. Give me a coin. Oh, some cloth gloves.
Huh?
Yay! Now that skeleton body was around here. Oh, another skeleton. I'm being quite literal, guys, when I say that I need every copper I can get from these. And there's a quest for me to actually turn in these bones as well. And a Shira warrior. You know what? Is that skeleton?
Huh?
No, that is his dead spiderling. Ah. No, that's a rock. A rotting skeleton? Yes, please. Let's go ahead and switch back to our swords so we work slashing a little bit. Oh, that guy's got a shield. I can definitely sell that. Oh. That's one of the things I absolutely... When I talk about this game, and one of the reasons I'm so passionate about it is because, like, yes, the graphics are, you know, rudimentary in some cases, but they do so many little things that are absolutely amazing. I was talking about it before you got here, Silver, but there was a place in the game that I don't need to do that. There was a place in the game where I went and literally it took my breath away. It was so... Oh, is this the sword? Okay, 22 seconds. It was just absolutely gorgeous, you know? It was right as the sun was coming up. It was the end of a rainstorm, and man, it was bonkers how good it was. That sound from the skeleton sounds like the goblins in the plains of Valheim. I call them giggle shits. All right. Let's go and sell this stuff and head down to the docks. Actually, do we have enough space? Yes, we do. Pardon me. Ooh. Do you have another fire ready to lie? I'll show you guys a cool little trick. I do not have my fire shield anymore, clearly. A large rat collapses to the ground with a meaty plop. Yeah, they put so many little details into the game and so many... I believe, at the end of this month or in October, so either September or October, I believe that the game is going into full beta. So I think they might be opening it up to people. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, 8 seconds? Do you got a fight? No. Alright. So we're going to go through the gate here. And I believe there's some docks out here, and I think that plant can be found. Look at the sky, guys. I love how the clouds are just drifting over the cricket. The lighting on the torches on the walls. A lot of people would look at this game and they would just write it off immediately, but I just love the ambiance. Okay. I think, is there wood down here? Oh, there is. Is this more of that stuff? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love it. All right, let's get back. Oops. Let's get back to Foss and give him his things that he wants. Shifty scrap bag, a trainee's Fletcher's kit. Unfortunately, I've got this quiver, but it won't hold anything other than arrows. Imagine that. What a pisser. All right.
Huh?
Dooby-dooby-doo. Even the lighting on the town at night, like...
Huh?
That's awesome. Okay, buddy. Here is your fire beetle eye. Here is your bat wing. Here's your venom sack. And here is one of your... Aha! You looked good out there. Don't look too surprised. You weren't hard to track in that tunic. Excellent field craft. A ranger's tricks of the trade can mean the difference between life and death downrange. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go into the mud, and then we won't have to... I can tell they love what they're creating. They must play it as well. Usually devs that play the game put a lot of love into it. Not the same team working on Lord of the Rings. They are a small group that. If you actually go into YouTube, you can find the lead developer playing most days. Yeah, no, absolutely no doubt, yeah. The music is superlative. Anyways, where were we? Let's go back into the mud and... Excellent Fieldcraft. A ranger's tricks of the trade can mean the difference between life and death downrange. It seems you're experienced or at least capable enough to assist me with a matter of personal interest. The consensus in the garrison is that the Ashira are bothersome. But I think there's more to them than most assume. I believe there's a sickness in them, but we've been unable to gather specifics. Maybe we can learn more by researching the other afflicted creatures in the area. I'd like you to gather the blood of a diseased bat, rat, snake, and jackal. Seal the vials in this pack and return it to me when you are done. Okay, so he must have given me... Yeah, there it is, a small test. Beautiful. Okay, we have our next quest from him. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, he has a whole team. They're not huge. Like, I think there's less than... Oh, no, we don't want to go down there. That's too dark. I think there's... I don't even know. I think there's less than 20 people. Most nights you'll actually find a whole group of people just sitting around the fire talking. It's pretty goofy. Let's go and sell. We'll go into the night market. You know what else is really cool? They need to do some more work, but old Sibyllus' guild hall. So a lot of these buildings, if you go to... Oh, not this one. Let's see what we got over here. Soils Art House, remove shoes. So some of the buildings here are actually owned by people, so they're going to have... in EverQuest 2, you were able to buy a building and make furniture and stuff like that for it. So I suspect that they'll be doing that. I love this. They got the bards are up there performing, and people are sitting around watching them and stuff. The lighting in here is so cool. And they're only here at night. If you come here during the day, these guys are gone. All right. 25 silver, yes. Or 25 copper. If that was 25 silver. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that now... Actually, let's go... I could sell this cloth armor and I would get a decent amount of coin, but I need to break it down later for other cloth to make bags and stuff. This person has a giant wasp as a pet. Look at everybody just sitting around the fire, hanging out. This person must be an enchanter and can change forms. So cool. We're going to go turn those bone chips in for a little bit of faction. In the same way in Lord of the Rings, you could actually improve your faction with different groups. You can do that here. There's people who will just attack you and kill you on sight, but there's people who won't. How much money do you have?
Yeah.
If it's the same Lord of the Rings MMORPG that's been out for over a decade, I played it when it first came out. I absolutely love the graphics on it. I thought they were fantastic for the time. Let's go ahead and give this guy some bones. He gave me 2 of them back. Yeah, it's the same one. Where you start off in the, well, when it first came out, you started off in a jail and you escaped. That gave me a little experience and a little bit of faction with these guys. So I try to keep my bones. How much money do I have now? 16 copper. Okay. We are going to buy We're going to buy an axe. A lumberjack axe. And okay, you have a lumberjack axe. Isn't there a miner around here too? Ah, here he is. Do you have a pick? Do you have a pick? Oh, no, you'll have a pick, actually. Pardon me. Doobie doobie doo. Flawed. What is the pick called? I can't do a search for it. Flawed. Gold bar, hematite. Oh, I bet you it's called a mining pick. HIJKLM. I bet you it's called a mining pick. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here, put that out there. That's excellent. Let's go back to the bank. And we're going to see if we can't get buffed up. Did I not say something? Ah, there it is. Okay, come on, buff me up. There we go. What is it? Yes, here it is. The blessings of Kuria upon you. All right, now I have a shared bag with my other characters. I have a few characters. I think my highest is only 5th level, but I'm not going to take anything from there. There are some things I want to save because when I get my crafting bag, so I'm gonna put them in here. I think I need about 4 or 5 silver. I don't need this anymore, but I'm going to save these. Okay. Let's get out of here and let's go get some more stuff. So we are looking for skeletons. If we were a human, we wouldn't be able to see our hand in front of our face right now. We're looking for skeletons or fire beasts. What is this? Okay. 7 seconds, I'll be able to loot it. Hopefully it'll have some cloth on it. I'm not above looting a corpse. Ooh. That cloth becomes really important once we actually find some wood. Let's equip the harvesting axe right now.
Huh?
Oh. Come on, sucker. Oh, some more cloth.
Huh?
Stuff. We need to find some wood now to harvest. One thing that we can do in the game, like for instance, we have this rusty dagger. We can go mine some ore and we'll get some stone and we can make some sharpening stones. And we can actually improve our little rusty weapon a little bit more. Here's another one. I'm just going to mute you guys for a quick second and turn my fan on because my office is pistol hot right now. So one moment, please. All right, we're back. Take it. You can always sell it. Oh, I think I see some wood. Come on, give us some wood. Got wood. I love that I'm just absolutely struggling at level 2. It makes me happy. Let's go up into here. And then let's go into crafting, and we will make a crude handmade torch. Okay. Close inventory, and we're going to get rid of our spent candle. And voila. We have some light. You know what? It almost interrupts with what we can see and what we can't. I don't like it. I kind of prefer my own infravision. Uh, 2 minutes. I'm not waiting there for 2 minutes. Let us see if we can find some stone to mine. Yes, yes, yes. Some copper. Pardon me. Doobie-doo. Just 1 second here, guys. Oops. That wasn't supposed to open there. See, the sun is starting to come up. Or maybe it's not, it's just my infravision is that much better. All right. Sometimes there's one over here. Nope. Let's go ahead and swap out our nasty trainer's short sword of death. Gordo, thank you for dropping in, man. I really appreciate the support, buddy. Have a great night. I hope you, if you haven't left yet, I hope you pop into the Icarus stream tomorrow. Keep that. Oh. Come on. I don't know who you're chasing, but I'll kill you and take your copper. Yay, more cloth. Oh, come here. Yeah, the sun is definitely coming up now. So for anybody who has popped in to watch this, I know it's completely excellent. Thanks, Gordo. Completely outside of what we normally watch or what I normally play. And I really love and appreciate all of you who have popped in. For any of you who are popping in perhaps for the first time, or do me a favor, and if you end up liking the video and you want to support the channel, please make sure that you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hit the alert bell. Comments are, oh yes, more cloth. Comments are super important. I'm trying to get back on the train of answering them in a more common or more timeful manner. But I really want to know what people think of this. Oh, more cloth. Yes, please. The longer we play it, the more powerful I'm going to get. We'll be grouping and adventuring and seeing other areas of the world. But these games are, they take time. They take a lot of time. So if you're down for the grind and you're down to just hang out and see some cool stuff and shoot the shit with me, then I super appreciate it. As much as I hate to do this, I might have to actually sell some of this cloth to make enough money to buy my sewing kit. Oh, nice. Well, it's because I have the spell Speed of the Wild on me right now. So otherwise I'm just a little wood elf with short little legs. So I'm nowhere near as fast. I would really like to get some, maybe just a rusty longsword or something, or my little short sword looks like a dagger. Ooh, look at me doing the spins. Oh, we're almost level 3, by gum. I'm not taking... Oh, you know what? I hate people who just leave their junk all over the place. Oh, that bird sounds so cool. Oh, more wood. Oh, I ate a bread roll. Sorry, I'm just getting off on the shadow in the game. The lighting is excellent. Yes, there is actually. So I can carry up to 114 pounds, and I'm carrying 45 right now. My lumberjacking's to 6. Woohoo! These guys are still yellow, right? Yeah. Son of a gun. I really need some fire beetle carapaces. There's a gentleman in town that if I... Oh, look at this fancy son of so-and-so. He must be a necromancer. There's a guy in town who collects them, and he'll give you a bowl that you can use in your bank as a to hold and store stuff. And if I collect enough cloth pieces, then I can turn some of those into some basic bags. Oh. I could get enough wood that somebody would buy some off of me. I could make some better arrows. I love how he does the... Yeah! We gotta care of this. Oh, you bug. Look at you. You're all decked out. What do you need all of this for? Get lost. I'm just a poor wood elf. Well, at least people are giving me a try. It looks like my average watch time is only about 15 minutes, though. People popping in and watching, and that's okay. What do you need? Come on, man. You got all sorts of cool stuff. What do you need? Oh, you're probably collecting skelly bones. That's why.
Huh?
for summoning your pet. Come on. Oh. I forgot that I have only 2 damage. Oh, that's cool. But I can't move. That is cool. I've never done that before. Okay, give me another fire beetle carapace, please. I love how you can still see my shadow, though. Oh, he's a little overweight, I guess. There are mounts in the game. I'm not quite sure what's going on with them because I see people running around with them, but the mounts are running behind them. And it could just be a matter of, like, I know, like, if you're a big-time adventurer, that you can get a donkey to take out with you to store your gear in that. So I'm not 100% sure how it works. I know that I certainly couldn't afford any. Oh, that one's got a shield. Oh, yes. We are going to go and sell that as soon as we can. You have another fire beetle or carapace for me, don't you? There's level 40 and 50 characters in this game, I think. Alright, let's go hand this stuff in and sell some stuff. I also noticed that we got a level. Clearly that's his pet, dual wielding. Alright. Well, it looks like we had 37 views. I don't know what I was expecting. Here's your donkeys and your mounts and stuff like that. Okay. Sir. Halt Beetle Wrangler. He actually has armor that he will make for us if we give him some of these green shells too. But right now all we can do is just get this little bowl. So let's go and put it in the bank. Pardonnez-moi, I am still getting over. I've had it for like a month and a half now. This cough. Yeah. Oh, that's a person. All right, let's go ahead and put our bowl in here. It will hold 4 small items. Pardon me. I know I want to break these down because I need all the cloth I can get. This is nothing to me. I can't put anything in it. Might as well just take it away. Oh. I think somebody accidentally attacked the banker and the banker kicked his ass. Let's go sell to the... Alright. Oh, what's this? What did somebody leave here? A dirty sea sponge? A sea sponge caked in grime of unknown origin. Yeah, no thank you. Disgusting. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a female dwarf. Oh, look how cool she looks. Wow. Tiny Tina. There's a little halfling. He looks wicked. Look at his little backpack and stuff, man. 15 silver for fire beetle eyes. Yes, or 15 copper. How much wood do we have? We only have 11 wood. What do we have for... Oh, I'm going to sell that shield, that's right. And then I think we're going to go check out spells, because we did hit level 3. Looks like I got some shoulder pads now, and some basic glovies. They're just crap cloth. I'm going to... I think this horse belongs to somebody. See, they walk behind them. They don't actually ride them. Okay, yes, take that shield. I don't even have a decent rusty weapon to sharpen. I think I need one more stone to make a sharpening stone. Oh, woe is me. Some of the names in here that I have to admit, like for a brand new game with the world open to them, this person decided that he was going to name himself Oopsie Daisy. A bard named Songwriter. Now, that's not an MMORPG, though. That's probably, an actual, like, game. Open world game, isn't it? Are you excited about the new movie, the Search for Golem or something like that that's going to be coming out? It's going to have Peter Jackson at the helm for it. I can turn these legs in for food later on, so I don't have to spend my hard-earned money on it. Okay. There. I need to get a herb thing to collect the herbs, because there's herbalism in this game as well. Are you actually mining that wood, or are you just standing there? Oh, you're mining it. I'll leave you to it. Pardon me while I just sit up. Oh, my back. One day I'm going to be able to afford an awesome gaming chair. One gaming chair to rule them all. Almost 20. I don't know how much it's worth. That movie comes out the day before my birthday. Oh, fabulous. Well, that'll be a nice present. I mean, movies nowadays are almost as expensive as presents. Let's see if anybody out there is buying wood. What type of wood is it again? It's just wood. Okay. Oh, we'll see. Give me your coin. Oops. Oh, I forgot to go check out my spells. That wasn't very clever of me. Nice. All right, let's go see about. One thing about this place is you never deal with these shady so-and-sos. That shifty gnome over there, Don't buy or sell anything off of them. They rip you off. Uh-huh. Ooh, some more wood. Stone is certainly not very prevalent around here. Especially when everybody... Oh, no. Sorry. That's big money right there. Worn great staff. Rangers cannot use it. It does. That's a really good damage to speed ratio. Druid, Elementalist, Enchanter, Fighter. Great. Alright. Do 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 do. All right. Spells. Ranger Instructor. Oh, I do not have True Strike Aura. Oh, yes, I need my kick. And Burning Embers is going to be great. Snare is going to be great. Oh, I'm so excited. Inventory. Let's go ahead and read these. True Strike Aura. Heighten the senses of your group, increasing their archery, bludgeoning, hand-to-hand, piercing, throwing, and slashing by 5, and dexterity by 1 at level 1 to 15 at level 60. This ability persists until cancelled. I love it. And it's an innate skill, so let's go ahead and learn Kick, which is a spell. Or no, abilities. Look at that. It's not a spell. Yes. Put it there. So it doesn't do any damage, but it does interrupt spells. Go out here. And we're going to run up. And find somebody to sell this to. The night market. Oh, Larry. That's ridiculous. 56 copper. Yes, please. We have all of our silver. Now, how much do we need for the tailoring bag? Tattered, 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 yes. So we need to buy seam ripper. That's your tailoring knife. Do you not have a tailoring bag? I guess not. Or maybe the bag vendor? Clearly a little goblin necromancer. God, they're so terrible looking. Backpack. Pouch. Trader's backpack. No, you've got to have a bag on you. Tailoring kit, there it is. 1 silver. Oh, guess what? Done. I can't believe it. Clutching kit. Where's my tailoring kit? If I am not mistaken, alright, let's put all these up and over here. Let's switch that. And let's open that because this, I think, lets us keep medium stuff. Alright, Magnuson has died and joined the Heroes of Hardcore, level 1. Oh, they added hardcore to this? So if you choose to be hardcore, it means that when you die, your character dies. That's it. I don't think you can be resurrected. I don't think your body can be drugged or anything like that. I think you literally just die. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. I once found a bronze cauldron. I know where that's sold. I don't know how much it sells for. It's quite a run. Anyways, what was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, I once picked up an entire stack of 20 silver ore that somebody had just dropped on the ground. I even tried to find the owner of it. And they wouldn't take it. The necropolis. The necropolis is where we're going. This is where the evil people are. The necromancers and such. The purveyors of death. They, I think he's an alchemist, and he buys that little pot because you can make alchemy recipes in it. No, thank you. 25's copper. Slowly but surely I'll get there, I'm telling ya. Slowly but surely. Can you hide your EI, your UI? Edit. So. Ooh, skill. Shadow Knight. Be gone from my sight, purveyor of death. F10, hey? Alright. Now, if I were to accidentally, let's just say, because it allows me to target him, if I were to accidentally shoot his ass, he would chase me down and kill me. Like, you don't accidentally attack the guards in this game. Or anybody, actually. We are starting to get more powerful. I can already feel it. I think this way and then left. Nope. Yes. Right. Oh. Damned if my view time didn't go up to 1604. Yay! Let's go ahead and put a stack of wood in there. And a stack of this. Somebody getting their skill up on some spell school. Oh. Don't you guys come steal my kill? Oh, nice. I got a fire shield. Hey, stone skin. I see its light. Saved his life. That's what a Sharon does. Sharon saves lives. Look at how bright that is. We're going to keep on collecting spider silk here. We can put it in our... We can start getting our skill up now, since we have a tailoring bag. Oh, I should probably put my sword back in my hand. Sorry, I know this thing isn't going to kill me, and I just... I love his Michael Jackson. when he goes spinning around. I can't leave. Get out of here. Jackal pup. I could really use some more mines. Ooh. That was an owl. A whole 3 copper. I can go to the movies now. Please give me some rusty weapons I can sharpen. Oh, doggy. That is 5 or 6 cloth right there. If I break it down. Just a heads up, I think we are going to play until about 10 o'clock my time, so it's going to be about 25 minutes. Oh, jerk. There's so much wood here. But I really need some mining, some stone. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie. Oh, somebody died. There is, I think, alligators down here. A large desert bat. No, thank you. Oh, it's alive. Hopefully nothing comes up here and kills me. Now, why is that? I'm hitting sense heading, and for some reason it's also triggering consider Oh, goody, goody, goody. Let's go here. Settings, keybinds. And middle mouse button. Control tab, back quote. Do 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 do. Okay, so it's called mouse 2. So now we're looking for anything else that says mouse 2 on it. Mouse 2. Interact with not valid. Okay, great. So now oh yes, please. I didn't save. I corrupted. Settings. After, okay, save. Thank you. Stop it. I want that fancy green armor. Doing scarabs drop green shells, and there's a person who will trade you some for some armor that he makes. Oh. Where did he... Oh, there was a mine right there. Get out of here, hammer. You jerk. You big jerk. Crumpet? Why do people pick such silly names? Red ones sell. Those red eyeballs. 19 seconds here. Nine seconds. Oops, sorry for hitting my microphone there. Whole another 2 copper. Oh, mine. Thank you. Please give me some stone. Yes. I lost my spirit of the wolf. So now I am getting slow again. Well, I was having some hitching earlier today. I have not had that problem tonight, so that makes me happy. I literally please give me your carapace. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is a really cool one. A rusty trident. Yes. Thank you. Let's go fix this up right now. What's my weight look like? I'm good. We are going to go and make a sharpening stone. A large rat bares its teeth as it scurries towards Michael. A large rat collapses to the ground with a meaty plop. Alright. Since we're not trying to see out in the night with and drown out our ultra vision, we're just looking around while we're in town. Oh, look how huge that sword is. Let's make a brittle sharpening stone. And then let's go like this. Rusty trident, brittle sharpening stone. And now we have a tarnished trident. 5 damage, 30 delay. Yes, yes, yes. And that means that I can get rid of this. I don't have enough to make. Well, I do have enough for a weight stone. Damn it. Oh, look at this guy's pack. Look at his donkey. Oh, he named him Trump. Because he's an ass. That's funny. Pardon me. How much ore do I have? I have 6 ore. I am not ready. Let's sell that rusty dagger. Yes, thank you. cutlass. Oh, yes. What a cool weapon. Man, the night times last a long time. While 3 of you are champions. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If I didn't have to work today, I would have streamed earlier in the day for sure. Sella. One of these. Nice. And okay, I got over a silver. Let's go and turn these carapaces into another bowl. A 4th viewer. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome. Our average view time keeps on going up. Welcome to the world of monsters and memories. A closed beta MMORPG that has a significant amount of charm. Ambiance. Give me your bowl. Thank you. Oh, he left. I think I scared him away. That's going to bring my average view time down, let me tell you. Hematocrit. Hematocrit. I cannot wait to fight something with this trident because it's going to do... Oh, look at the little halfling bard. Oh, it looks like he's got claws like Wolverine claws. Nice. Okay, so let's... Oh, sorry about that, guys. I did it again. Yep. Yep. Cloth scraps. Let's put the 10 up there. That's so nice. It would be so easy to take this money from the shared bank, but I'm not doing it, damn it. All right. Okay. I'll hold it. What do you mean I have nothing to eat or drink? It's right there. out of here. Can anyone spare me some protection before I go into the night? Damage shield, soul, and some armor. Or some regen. Nice. Nice. I do not want to fight that curious jackal yet. Oh, good. He has a headpiece. Oh, weird. What the hell? Okay. Oh, 1 copper. A curious jackal, hey? He and I are going He must be taking some serious damage from that. From this damage shield this guy gave me. Holy smokes. Nope. Nope. Damn it, that guy's at the mine. Oh, I got one. Whew! Well, I'm gonna play until daytime, because I haven't taken a screenshot yet. Let's go and see if the mine out here is up. Now that I know about it. I didn't know about it before. Nope. I love my trident. Well, my headphones are starting to get a little finicky on me as well. So I think we're going to have to call this. Even though I don't want to yet. Actually, bear with me for a moment while I plug my headphones in. Okay, that should do it for me. That's one problem we don't have to worry about. Because it looks like daytime is starting to come. I'll fight you again. You're yellow, I should get lots of XP. Doobie doobie doo, doo doobie doobie. Oh, no. Yay! Finally got a frickin' scarab shell. They are rare, rare, rare. How much? Okay. I'm very close between I am very close to getting my thread ripper so I can start taking apart all this cloth armor I've been saving up so I can get pieces of cloth to make some bags. Welcome, viewer 4. Welcome, welcome. Oh, no, no. You know what? I got this damage shield. Let's give it a go. We are in the midst of playing closed beta access to a game called Monsters and Memories. And Viewer 4 has left already. Well, I will 100% be streaming this again. I am enjoying the hell out of myself, and why am I using this? And the wilder. Sometimes there is a mine over here.
Huh? Huh?
Nope.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't want to kill you, but okay. I need that bat for... Dude, what level are you? I just realized my damage shield is gone. Hopefully this regen carries some weight. Trying to take my kill. Die. Thank you. I'm a Shira warrior. No, I didn't want to kill you. Miss target. A few more of these. All right. Oh, yes. I very much want your carapaces as well. I'd love to get a piece of another piece of ammo. Have a carapace. Okay. I think I took that, guys. Come on. Yes. I got 2 of them. Dude. It says I feel tired. Of course I feel tired. I just fought 2 of these at the same time. I don't know what you did, but... Oh, come on. Screenshot of this. Oh, I guess I have to figure out what the screenshot button is. Let's do that. Interface, no keybinds. Oh, I can search. Look at that. Screen, take screenshot, F12. Okay, I didn't hear a click or anything, but maybe it worked. Oh. Oh, I beat him to it. Let's see if we can find a fancy schmancy F10. Yeah, okay. F12. 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 All right. Maybe we'll actually be able to turn one of those into a thumbnail. Average view time is over 17 minutes there. All right. What's wrong with that guy? Oh. I love it. Just sitting there, letting that thing beat on him so his defense skill goes up. That's amazing. He says I made him feel safe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those few of you who managed to stick around this long, I greatly appreciate you. But I think that we are going to call that a night. We have been 3.5 hours in the world of monsters and memories. Please do me a favor. If you like this episode, you want to support what I do with this channel, please consider becoming a channel member by hitting the join button. And please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that alert bell. As always, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you happen to be in the world, I wish you nothing but peace and love. And we will be streaming Icarus as usual tomorrow at 11:45 Pacific Standard Time, and I sure hope to see you there. So thank you for the few and the brave who came along with me on this